Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with D. D, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So it's funny. Me and you were both this morning. We were watching First Things First with Nick Wright, and he had his Mahomes Mountain out there. And man, we had seen the commercial before, but all of a sudden, Nick Wright, he brings it up, man. Let's just look at this video real quick, man.
And then there is one Brock Purdy who last year said he wanted to be more like Tom Brady, step on guys' throats, and then it didn't go well for him. This year he seemed to be saying the right things, but then coach, don't play it yet, Dust. There's a terrible development.
What happened?
So Tom Brady famously, coach, when he got his first big commercial, brought his offensive line.
He did.
So Brock did the same thing, which is good.
That was last year,
like
right?
that.
Well, he got a new
Toyotas?
one for cowboy boots.
Oh.
And coach, here's the latest Brock Purdy commercial for Ariat. And it's that looks good. The rest of it, coach, I don't. Now the offensive line is there, which is a positive. I know you don't love the commercials. I don't know how Brew feels about the dancing.
He's
for
not
his
bad,
guy.
though.
But KW, you hadn't seen this either.
I hadn't seen that.
No, none of us had seen. There you go. So again, the Mountain has him in the top 15. The NFL 100 did not.
Once in a while, line dancing looks
could they
cool.
be paying?
I don't know, coach. I'm telling you, you don't love commercials.
For me to be dancing.
If his full offensive line is there, that's a win.
Well, it doesn't.
And they all
feels
get
like
paid.
it was a local commercial.
Well, no,
Was it a
Ariat's a
local
national brand.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, it just is what it is. I thought I should bring it to
I
your
think
guys'
it's a good
attention.
look.
All right, dude. So, to me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm someone that someone says something to me, I start laughing. Nothing hurts me, you know. So this right here, I kind of was laughing about it. At the same time, we do know Nick is a hater. He is a hater of Brock Purdy. Yeah. But I will say this: the only thing I didn't like about the commercial was Jake Brendel was in it. And Jake Brendel ain't gonna block nobody. He ain't gonna break the neck of nobody. Other than that, though, I thought it was a good commercial. You know me, I like country music. I like, I was at the Blake Shelton concert in Salinas last month, and I'm always into country music. And that song actually kind of did. It kind of sounded like that country singer Ella Longley or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty kind of like that.
1, 2, 3 step, tip your hat, tip it back, show 'em what them boots are.
So I thought it was good, man. But then seeing that, I was like, oh my gosh, man, this dude's an ultimate hater out there. Because I honestly, Brock, he's a country boy at the end of the day, and seeing that kind of reminded me when I was a kid, going home from school and seeing Steve Young on those Toyota commercials. You know, he used to always be on those Toyota commercials. Yeah. He was everywhere. He was all over the place. And now seeing our quarterback back at it, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool seeing that our guy is one of the top guys out there. And it was cool, man, seeing that. But what do you think about Nick and that hater hat?
Man, so like as far as like the commercial, like it was like not like, I don't want to say cheesy, but like I was like, oh, like it was like, you know, his country vibe, like it was cool. And like how you brought up, like it's been a minute since we had like those type of commercials, because like Steve Young, I think the like recent ones was like freaking Kaepernick when he did the Beats, and then the Russell Wilson video game one. So it's been like a minute since we've had like a 49er quarterback commercial. But I liked it. But as far as like Nick Wright, man, I don't really like his taste too much. But when it comes to Purdy, as much as I hate it, it's like so hilarious, man. When Nick Wright goes at Brock Purdy, it was like this weekend fight when Tony Ferguson had the KO on Salt Puppy, the ref stopped, and everyone's like, I really stop it. It's like Nick Wright going at Brock Purdy. He's like, stop the fight. That's our quarterback, man. But man, he just goes in on Brock Purdy, and like even Mangini and like Broussard is like, oh my God, we can't even defend this. Because he didn't even have, and we're going like by the mountain, he always has like Brock Purdy in the middle, and regardless, like this guy went to the Super Bowl, and he has people on the top who haven't even been to the Super Bowl, so you can just tell like he just hates him. He just like keeps him in the middle. He's like, he's a good quarterback when he has the Avengers, but when he does have the Avengers, you know, he's average, you know. But other than that, like I was like, typical Nick Wright, man, just going at it with our quarterback, and they expect this for the future. He's not gonna stop it. It's hilarious though.
There's no way he's never gonna stop. He's never gonna, unless Brock does in the Super Bowl, maybe he might stop. But until then, he's just gonna keep going. But he's smart though, because he knows that Niners have the biggest fan base out there. So when the Niner fans see every time he talks about Brock Purdy, man, his numbers just skyrocket. It's crazy. And every time he talks about the Niners, you see on YouTube, it's just the numbers just go crazy because there's so many Niner fans out there. And Niner fans, they're really defensive. They support their boys. Obviously, there are some Niner fans out there that don't hated the contract with Brock Purdy, but to me, this camp, he's been on fire. He's had his best camp out there. So to me, I'm excited. I'm excited about Sunday's game against the Seahawks because I want to see him kind of shut up the haters just a little bit. It's not gonna all completely shut up because he's got to win the big one, but at least for a week, it'll kind of slimmer down. And I can't wait because he's had such a great camp with pretty much no receivers. Everyone's been hurt. Everyone's been knocked out. And, even Purcell, it took him a week to come back from training camp, and that's been his guy. Other than that, dude, a bunch of no-names. One of his best receivers, Russell Gage, and he's not even on the 53-man roster anymore. He got cut today, too. So it's dude, it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be exciting. To me, I can't wait. And who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen come Monday if we end up winning? And, well, I don't know what Nick's going to say, but he's going to go somewhere, man.
He'll probably make an excuse, but that'd be a best case scenario. Because again, with this game, with the commercial coming out and everything, hopefully that, like you said, shut up some haters. That it'd be great to have a win because last year was just so bad, and this year we can actually go under the radar because of our schedule and then making a big statement against a rival. That'll be best case scenario, where it's okay, we shut up. Nick Wright will always have an excuse for it, but it'll at least show people okay, we're moving in the right direction. We're not taking a step back because according to Nick Wright, man, this guy thinks we're freaking done for. We need to trade everybody. He's just trade everybody, get assets.
It's funny though because watching the commercial, man, Brock has some moves, man. I could see him one day being our boy, Jerry Rice. Remember Jerry Rice was on Dancing with the Stars? Yeah. Runner up. Who did he lose again? I forgot who he lost again. He lost to somebody, but he was the last person. And he was lying on his feet, just like he was on the football field. Yeah. And Brock Purdy, he was doing those moves, man. I was pretty impressed, man. I liked it. I was that was a pretty cool commercial. And then I wake up and I see freaking Nick Wright just ripping the commercial. I'm Nick
Wright thought he was the co-star of Footloose, the guy that can't dance. He was just going in on Brock Purdy. He was man, this commercial.
Yeah, man. But to me, I liked it. And again, I think this was probably his best one. I know he had the John Deere commercial. He's had quite a bit of commercials already. It's crazy how all these guys are coming for him. But I don't know. To me, I wanted to buy some those jeans, man. Those are pretty. Those what are they called? The denims. Yeah, those are pretty cool, man. So I don't know if that's no conflict of interest because we're playing at Levi's Stadium. Yeah. And that, but so I'm I don't know if Jed's gonna be happy about that one. But overall, I thought it was a solid commercial, and other than other than Jake Breno, and I saw the comments, kid was "Hey Jake, you didn't tell me you were gonna do this," and I'm just oh man, freaking should have got Trent Williams or someone. Trent Williams walks out with Morgan Wallen. Why couldn't get his ass, dude? It's he probably freaking wanted all the money. He is. He wants the money always. Exactly. But that's what we got, man. Let us know what you think about that little weasel Nick Wright out there talking trash about Purdy. Let us know down below. Talk to you next time. Go Niners. Peace.